So this is lesson 3.1, paired data and graphing ordered pairs in your elementary algebra class. I'm going to jump a couple pages to the rectangular coordinate system on page 185, and we're just going to review some stuff on here. So this shouldn't take too terribly long, but you've got your XY axis, and you have your different quadrants. This is everything in here is quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. It goes counterclockwise. Your x-axis is here, your y-axis is here, and I'm going really quick because you've already done all of this. And when you want to pick a point anywhere on this graph, like this one right here, in order to name that point, you first of all tell how far you went across the x-axis, and then how far up you went or down on the y-axis. So pretty much they're just giving you a review there. And this is called an ordered pair, and that's the name of that point. So when I go to example 2 and it says graph the ordered pair, and it says 3, 4, let's use red here. It says let's use blue because we've already got red on there. 3, 4, we're going to go over 3, up 4, and that's our point 3, 4. If we're looking at 3, negative 4, we're going over 3, down 4, and there's our point 3, negative 4, because notice we went down 4, so down is negative. And the last one says we go over negative 3, down 4, and we're going to end up there. So that's negative 3, negative 4 is that point right there. Alright, so that's pretty much it for paired data and graphing ordered pairs. Just a real brief review on that. You've already had it probably lots of times ever since 7th grade, so it shouldn't be too difficult. The problem set for 3.1, 29 to 55 odd, just asking you some basic questions, so it should not give you too much trouble. The only ones that may be a little unsettling would be the ones that have to do with problems 47 to 55. And when you look at those, it's just knowing how to read a graph. So let's look at number 47. The table and bar chart show the sales of non-camera phones for the year 2006 to 2010. Use the information from the table and chart to construct a scatter diagram and a line graph. So what we're going to do on that is just make a little graph. And down here we're going to put the years. Usually put the years on the bottom. And then non-camera sales in millions. So we're going to just make some lines there. And the numbers go from 125 to 300. So let's make this 100. 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so in the year 2006, 300 were sold. So we'll put a dot there. In 2007, 250. In 2008, 175, so that'd be around there. In 2009, 150. So yeah, it's about 150. And then 2010, 125. So there's my scatter diagram. And then if I were to draw a line, I could draw a line that would connect all of those dots. And you can see that as we go from 2006 to 2010, the number of cell phones without cameras gets smaller and smaller. But one of the things that's nice about the line is you can tell when they drop the most. See how this line here is steep, and this one kind of levels off, and the difference between 09 and 010 wasn't very steep at all. So it kind of gives you a better idea doing a line graph on how quickly or how steep there was a decrease. So that's one of the reasons to make the line graph. So anyway, that's it for lesson 3.1, lecture and the problem set.